Hello and good evening, everybody. I have to say, it's a sad day. Steam is not working and it's not letting us play some Civilization 6 content. What is this? Oh, anyway, we are gonna have one option here. We're gonna need to go through the pick and ban phase, of course, on the CGG website, and that is gonna help us save some time over here. I do want to say hello to everybody in the meantime. Good evening, sirs, and welcome. Hello, YouTube. We got Chris Mo, we got Oil Dragons. Good evening, sirs. Felipe Liguri. Buenos dias, senor, and welcome. Subnoodle, good evening, sir, and welcome. Ashwin Huganveen, good evening, sir, and I do hope you are gonna be happy with the content tonight. Let's see some games going on. I do also see Monstrat. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Yuriko, welcome, sir. The destroyer is actually at work. It is moving around here, and it's right now destroying a little ball. It is what it is. Now we got Rabbit Man. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Shock horror. Yes, we're late again. I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna have some details for you. As you can, let me actually open up the screen so you can see. There we go. Now, as you can see over here, they are going through the pick and ban phase right now, and hopefully we're gonna have Steam working. As you can see, we refresh the page. Nothing is happening. There are no game. Oh, the game list happened. Okay, the game list happened. Okay. Whoa. Let me actually put it up on the screen here. Whoa. Okay, do I have a link? Do we have a link? I don't think we have a link. Do we have a link? Not yet. We don't have a link yet, so I guess we got some time on this. Let me put this up over here and keep going and saying hello to everybody. Colorado, good evening, sir, and welcome. Pochmon Apricot, bonsoir, bienvenue. I totally understand, man. Totally understand. You prefer polling. I get it. I bow down. It is what it is. Also, the Biscuit, good evening, sir. I played my base game last night. I had 700 science, turned 85 of Germany. Ooh, that sounds amazing, the business. Congratulations. Also, Salty Capybara, good evening, ma'am, and welcome. Good evening. I still haven't booked a hotel. Need to hurry. Yeah. I would say, yeah. We got like what, 2 weeks to go. Come on. You know, you gotta get ready. Also, let me actually take a scroll up over here. You guys just see the destroyer. Yes, Natro, good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated, sir. Let me also say good and closing. How are you doing, Meinher? Welcome. Going through the pick and ban phase here, we will have a game between SPA, which is Société de Protectrice des Animaux, basically the Protection Society of Animals, Animal Protection Society, something like that. On the other side, we do have Chasse, Peche, Battleships, CPB, as we like to call it. Chasse, Peche, Battleships, from what I understand, it does come as a name from a party from France, basically, and they made a pun out of it. So yeah, we got a Animal Protection Society on one side, we got a party on the other side. I guess we're gonna see what this ends up with. There's gonna be definitely some battle, some confrontation going on in the game. They did go through the map choice, and it will be Pangea Classic. You can imagine this is gonna be a war setting. We do have the bans already being picked over here, with the pregame bans being tomorrow. Well, actually, wait a second. We don't really have pregame bans. I gotta say, we don't really have pregame bans in the CivFR Squadrons. They just have more bans, so I should actually stop calling them pre-game bans. They are revealed after the map. They're not really pre-game bans. We do have Tamar being chosen over here as a ban. Looks like also Hungary is going to take the axe from SPA. On the right side, it's going to be Julius Caesar with Macedon, both of those massive land units to benefit from. We also have Scythia being taken down by SPA, Gran Colombia by CPB. Looks like Cleopatra is not going to be a part of the game. Sumeria is not going to be a part of the game. That actually makes me wonder, well, I mean, there's still Egyptian Cleopatra available, you know, Mariano Touches. You get to throw those arrows at your opponents. Crossbow strength, man. Amazing. We have also Lotaro being taken out and Gandhi from CPB side, and now they are going through the pick phase. They will go for SPA will go for Rome as the first pick of the night, and yes, Trajan over here, extremely flexible, you know, extremely flexible leader over here. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get a good result over there with Trajan. On the right side, CPB is actually gonna follow this choice up with Genghis Khan, a very warmonger civilization here, or I should say war-prone civilization on this side, while we do have also Montezuma, which tends to shine extremely at the end of the game if he does manage to get multiple continents. If not, I guess we're going to need to see how he's going to try to use that extra damage from his amenities, or if he's going to get anything done with simming and so on. We do have also through the next ban, I do also want to point out about Montezuma. It is a pretty good civilization overall. So don't get me wrong, I didn't want to, you know, downplay it or something. It's definitely Montezuma strong civ. We do have Catherine de Medici being picked up as a ban here by CPB, and Theodora Byzantium by SPA. We're going to have the last ban of the night here on CPB side in just a few seconds. They do have 30 seconds to actually make a choice here. Also 2 weeks to go for what? The land. We have the Civ land in France, Paris. Yeah, we got the Civ land in France, Paris. It's from, well, I guess it is from the 27th, I believe, or to the 29th or something like that, or to the I will be going there on the 25th, if my memory serves me right. But anyway, I can actually check out exact dates over there. But this is going to be amazing. We got more than 100 players, and of course, other people involved in all of the communities, all of them players actually, joining together. Well, actually, wait, so sorry, some of them actually don't play anymore, but they are very involved. We do have very good establishment. From what I understand, it's going to be the same as last time, eSport, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be the name, and right next to Louvre in the middle of Paris. That is going to be amazing. We're going to need to see what will happen over there. We got also some parties going on, especially Saturday evening, but from what I understand, we're going to have some amazing games to watch at, especially on a Saturday. There's going to be the FFA final of CPL season 1 for the free-for-all. So the best 10 players are going to join a lobby, and they're going to duke it out in an Iron Man style, and the game will start actually through the middle of the from the middle of the day. So we do have some amazing weekends over there started off at the end of January, last weekend of January. That's going to be some amazing Civ6 content. Rafifi, bonsoir monsieur et bienvenue. I thought I was late, but the game is late. Yeah, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. It is late, I gotta say. I'm still not sure if they fixed did they fix it? Did they fix it? I don't know, because they didn't say anything. I guess we're gonna need to take a look if they are in any lobby. Give me a second, I'm just clicking buttons over here. Actually, you know what, I think the best choice is to just refresh this page. If nothing happens here, if nothing appears here, it's probably gonna be bugged again. So oh well, some appear, but not all of them. Anyway, okay, let's come back to the pick phase here, because they were going through the next pick phase with Japan being picked up by CPB. We did have Cyrus, both Persias being picked up by SPA. Cyrus is the first choice, already locked in, and Nader Shah is the second one, and it looks like they're still thinking if they should go the extra, like those 9 yards over there. So they get Nader Shah, they will get Nader Shah. They got Nader Shah, man. Wow, so many internal trade route civilizations here. Okay, and I do want to point out the last bans were actually Chandragupta in Vietnam, if I didn't point that out before. And we do have a bit of a surprise. This is Kublai Khan, China, or this is Mongolia. It might be Mongolia, actually. It might be Mongolia. So on one side we got some immortals, on the other side we got two civs that benefit from K6. Is this what's gonna happen? Wow, okay. Let me refresh the page over here. No, okay. Well, it's still not out there. It's not working. Any luck? Let me actually send a message over here if we have any luck. In the meantime, I guess we can take a look. Give me a second over here so I can put it up on the screen. I guess I did have quite a few runs in Escape from Tarkov, if you want to watch a little bit from that. I'm not sure exactly what, I mean, I don't know exactly which one is it, but there are some funny videos over here. So let me actually go to the funny videos and figure them out closely. Oh yeah, this is funny. Let me just take a look over here in chat if anything changed. Any luck? No. Actually, is there anybody in this channel? 4v4.2. Let me actually take a look over here. It's okay, they are in the same channel. So let me open up the profiles and see if I can join. Oh wait, am I in the wrong lobby? Oh my god. I think I'm in the or was I? Anyway, let me actually create a lobby and then try it out again. I didn't actually have a link from anybody. I just clicked on a profile and wanted to join in, and then like halfway through I was realizing that maybe I'm not actually with what the correct one. No, this is actually CPB. This is CPB. I was with the correct one. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna try to join again. Let's see if it lets us join the game. Okay, so in the meantime I can actually show you some things over here. I was trying to get out one well, expensive item. I wouldn't call it very important, but it is an expensive item. It is a military tank battery, which is extremely heavy, and for some reason it actually fits in a backpack like that one. You see it over here on the screen, right? Like that one. Okay, it looks like again no luck over there. It's still not allowing us to join. I'm gonna create a game and try it again, but as you've seen, we do get an error, a network connection error, even though like he was in. So I guess some of them are in, some of them are not in. It's kind of weird. I see Malm has the same issues. He's not in. Wow, I just got an error creating my own game. What creating my own game, man? Okay, you know, it is what it is. Leaked Dushnila, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yellow is Mongolian, red is Chinese. So okay, there we go. Would we get stream from the land event? Yes, I will stream from there, right on the spot. They will actually provide me with some equipment over there, but I will still bring my own. I won't be bringing my microphone though. Last time I had a few problems with I would say sending this up, and I'm also quite afraid that I would say whenever they see this in some like in the airports, they're like thinking totally different things, you know, like this, how it looks like and how it looks different on the, and they always get me out of the line. They need to take a look, and and no. So I did get these like last time to work with them. What was the Audio Technica something, which the microphone is actually interesting, but it's not as good as this microphone. I gotta say, I'm a bit concerned about this, but hopefully it's gonna be fine. Let me try to join the room again. Retrieving host information. Wait, is this another step that we didn't have before? Connecting to players. ... Oh my god, we're getting in. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming from the beginning of the tournament until the end of the tournament, except that CPL game that it's gonna be the finals of the FFA season 1, which somehow actually overlapped. We're gonna see that during the Saturday afternoon, while of course in the beginning of the day we're gonna start off with the LAN being over there. I would actually want to interact a little bit with also the players over there and try to get their opinions about what's going on in the CPL FFA, while of course we do have access to like so many players over there. We're gonna need to see who from them will want to join us on the stream and give us some first-hand information about their opinion. It's still connecting to players. Okay. Anyway, wait, I got pinged by something. Oh, wait, there's another link. Oh my god, I'm a bit late on this. Okay, give me a second. That's another link. Okay. Anyway, so coming back to the story on escape from Tarkov, I did have the backpack that I needed to get out of there, and as you can see, I was unfortunately you do lose stamina very quickly if you have something very heavy on your back. So I did need to actually regenerate my stamina, move that around. Like I was trying to switch it from one place to the other. It was like 50 meters of hell basically until the exit of the map. The funny thing is, and that's where it starts to be extremely funny, is there was extreme lag on the server. I don't know why, but the server just didn't work, and because the server didn't work, we were getting reset to the original position every to the like previous position every 5 to 7 seconds. It was insane. So what my friend that was playing with me did was try to actually outrun the lag. Like imagine the exit was just in front of us, right behind that helicopter, right? You see it in front over there, right behind that helicopter is the exit. And we had only like, look at that, 10 meters to go until the exit. We couldn't get out. We couldn't get out. Like this was impossible. Look at this. Look what happened. Look what was going on. Another funny thing was his stats were diminishing, like his stamina was draining, his energy was draining, but somehow whenever he got reset, that didn't go up. That didn't go up back before. It didn't get reset back. Oh my god, it was so frustrating. And of course, yes, we actually needed to nade ourselves to actually get out of the raid, because it was impossible. We couldn't do it. Like it was like how in the last 5 meters, you know. And anyway, now let me come back to the game here again. Error joining multiplayer session. Let me see if I can refresh the page and copy paste this again and see if it works again. Maybe it's one of those times we need to should have shot each other. Well, I mean, he would have shot me, but I couldn't have shot anybody. So I think a nade was just efficient in that one. Like, yeah, exactly. We're locked in a loop. We couldn't escape. They didn't let us. Tompet, bonsoir monsieur. Bienvenue. Thank you for the extra information. I will try to get my EU visitor visa for future events. Monstrat, yeah, let's go. I don't know what happens, Tompet. There seems to be a problem with Steam. We can't manage to host a lobby and another one as well. Yeah, it seems like it's a general problem with Steam, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on. But I do thank you for the extra information. I think I can close this, and I think I need to try it again, right? Just click on buttons and see if it works. Day, I'm talking the general day. Tiriapi saying you do not have problems with the SIM connection. Okay, because I think it's slow. It is in all cases. Casse. What is casse? Casse is balls, isn't it balls? Or like squashing or something. Anyway, le pasa it. Broke. Oh, it's broke. Okay, got it. Broke. Everything is broken. Got it. Yeah, it seems like everything is broken. MPH issues? No, I think this is just Steam issues. I can maybe I can put it up on the screen here, and let me take a look. Down detector, I believe, is the site, right? Let me put it up. What do we have here? Steam. Oh my god, look at Steam. He's actually there first over here with woo going up in the sky. But not only them, like everybody has problems. It's probably a CDN problem or something if it's related to so many. Like I find that on, oh, actually, wait a second. These are all Steam services, right? Dota 2, Counter-Strike, and Steam are all Steam services. YouTube actually has more and more problems. I don't know why. What is going on at YouTube? 319. This of what problems? Of what problems? Oh, it doesn't tell us which problems they actually. Most problem: video streaming, website, and app. Okay, a lot of problems there. Steam 1400 reports, and we will put another report. I have a problem with Steam. Server connection. Yes, there we go. Yes. Yep. Yep. Is this the end of the world, Spilke? Bonsoir, you bienvenue. Oh my god, it looks like it. Can you imagine that I actually being able to connect with everybody else that we have been so accustomed to connect for so many years over here. Everybody's gonna get out of the street. Ah, no. Can you imagine getting out of the house? Man, oh man, I don't know. I don't know about that, man. It's cold. It's cold, very cold. I was actually watching some pictures with like somebody saying it's minus 35 degrees we're there, and I'm like, man, I can't get out of -5. What am I gonna do at minus 35? You know, like, what is this? How is that cool? You know, how are you able to do that? The Steam store is up. Shocking, I know. I mean, yeah, Steam store, man. Steam store, you know, it needs to be up. Let me see. Have you restarted your game in Steam? Oh, I need to restart my game in Steam. Sure, I can. Oh, I'm actually. Oh, I actually got in. Let me rejoin. Because I'm pretty sure we didn't see Poolp, and Poolp didn't see me. Oh, it is what it is. Oh man, these memes, bro. Oh, Xiffy just by accident crashed? Oh no, wait. Wait. I cannot put memes? No, don't take my memes away. What am I gonna do now? Check this out, I cannot put memes. They actually don't allow us to put memes. Wow, okay, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But they can put memes. I cannot put memes, but they can put memes. Of course, they as in the admins and so on. It is what it is. Okay, Apeul doesn't want to host, so I guess we're just waiting over here for something to happen while we're watching this spoofing action going on here. Maybe I do have some videos. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I have more videos here. I actually recorded quite a bit, but I guess I recorded also some weird stuff anyway. Wait, what did I do? Here. There we go. What is this? Oh, this guy. This guy. Oh, I know the video. As you can see, actually in the script from Tarkov, they put winter on. This is actually quite nice. What is that guy? There was a guy that was about to shoot my friends and I got him. Oh, this is another one. Not this. No, let me actually try up the server again, because otherwise I might miss this. Oh, there we go. We got a new link. Hopefully that works. What is it? This. Okay. Not this. Well, this is, I guess, easy. I just saw a scav here. He was coming and oh, right, easy. Not this. No. I know exactly the settings, so I know like where we were on the map. I guess this would be interesting also. So my friend told me there's a guy on the left, and immediately, since I didn't want to be in the same line as fire as he was, I tried to actually stop and go on the right side. I just didn't feel comfortable right here. Just stood a little and then moved, and well, this happened, right? I was trying to push him. I saw him here, like I saw him. Wait, not here. Here, you see him? He's right across the street on the left side of the corner there, just peeking out to my friend here. And basically, what I was trying to do was actually force him to get out of cover, so he could, so my friend could also engage, and we get into a 2 versus 1 instead of 1 versus 1. So he did actually get out of cover. Big mistake, because yeah, well, he got headshot. It is what it is. Not this. Not this. I guess not this. Oh, maybe here? No. But here after this, actually. Oh, yeah. So basically we were trying to reach the compound on our right side. This is an important compound in the game where you do have to fight very important AI bosses, which are quite a problem actually. I have a clip in which one of them, these Terminators, actually destroyed us in like with one bullet or something like that. And let me take a quick pick back in Civ6. Errol joining multiplayer session. Let me create a lobby. You know the works. Create a lobby. Somehow it deletes the cache, and I just confirm settings, and then we come back. There we go. I copy paste the link here. I click OK, and boom, we're joining the room. Okay. Oh, unable to join game. Wow. Why am I? Okay. Okay, we do it again. We follow the same things. Private game, confirm settings. Oh, how I wish actually this wasn't a thing. How I wish it would actually go so flawlessly, but it's not. So yeah, let me just paste this actually directly again. There we go. Okay, so what happened here? I heard the people on the left pushing my friends, but my friends were further away than me. And when I started seeing them, I did try to shoot on the last one, so the one in front doesn't actually get the message immediately. And yeah, there we go. Kill that one, and this is like a horrible place, but I guess it is what it is. And immediately after this, something very funny happened. Give me a second. I can actually put it up over here. So we got into like my friends actually got into a fight with another three. They killed two, and one of them was remaining right behind this pillar over here. My friend was on the right side, right in front of us, as you can see him like pinning out. And when we got to okay, oh, I'm in. Wait a second. I need to rejoin because a lot of 0ms. Oh my god, so much 0ms. There we go. Just joining the room back. Okay, so my friend was telling me that he's gonna actually patch himself up. He was hurt, so it was good that he was giving me the information about the other guy's movement, and also he was making noise that he couldn't actually fight. So there was a big incentive for that guy to actually try. Go to okay, I go to top slot. Okay. Oh, ooh, okay, we got in. 2, 4, 6, 8 players. Okay. So we got in. Give them a few seconds over there to get their civilizations. We're gonna get to talk about, but I want to finish my idea here. So basically, what I did was try to watch this corner. I don't really like to keep the sights over there, but as you can see, it took some time for that guy to make himself some courage to get out. And when he did, he got out like this, guys. Check this out. Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. he was trying to get out. I was just seeing his, like, I don't know how to know, his pom-pom is getting out. I think that's actually the name of the thing over there, the thing on the head thing, the pom-pom. You just see a moving pom pom on the screen from the left, from the right to the left. But anyway, that was quite like I think I laughed for like 20 minutes straight after that. Anyway, let me get this back and see. Okay, turn this off. We're gonna need to put up the remap prediction, and hopefully we're actually gonna get the game going. We need to also put up the map choice for tonight. What will it be? Give me a second over here. Caster and map. It will be Pangea Classic Ridges, right? Pangea CR Classic Ridges. There we go. Also, one question I have, because I saw the comment yesterday on YouTube. Are you guys having any problems with the audio on YouTube? Is that a problem? Because somebody said, what's going on? Hello? Somebody said that they are seeing some problems actually hearing. They're not hearing the sound in the streams, and I was like, oh. I mean, that's a big boo-boo. That is a big boo-boo, you know. Maybe I should actually pursue this further. I checked it myself, and on my end it actually looked fine, so I don't know. But I do want more feedback. Any kind of feedback you can give me, of course, is much more appreciated. When does the game start? That's a very good question. We don't know. Royal Dragons also, is this a tournament, a money prized one? This is a tournament, it's not a money prized one. Also, Chris Mo, let's go. Yep, let's go. Did you close yesterday prediction? Master Teku, good evening, sir, and welcome. Let me actually check. No, I did not. It was Lesume Rangers that did manage to get the win yesterday against Comanda with so many GDRs just running around everywhere. Bienvenue. We are starting to load into the game, and I do want to put up really quickly the prediction for how many remaps are we going to have during this opening of the game. They do have one remap token for each team, and we're going to need to see if they're going to use it. I have a remap token and I'm not afraid to use it. Okay, now that's out of the way. Let me actually put up the studio, and there we go. You were asking when does the game start? Well, it looks like Royal Dragons, it started. We are actually started off the game. It's unbelievable, but it looks like Steam actually allowed us to start. It looks like they have actually a quick response team over there. That was quick, quick fix. Now, what was how many remaps? 0, 1, and 2. 0, 1, and 2. There we go. Start a poll. YouTube can actually vote right now. Let's go. Let's see the opinion of everybody on this. With much pleasure, Master Teku, and welcome back. Okay, so let's take a look on the map here. We do have on the left side Mongolia northwest. That's gonna be Kublai Khan Mongolia. Wait a second, you said this is China. This is not China. This is Kublai Khan Mongolia. Anyway, now we do have Kublai Khan Mongolia actually getting his horses on the left side, and I do see him also benefiting from iron. He's gonna be on the top left part of the map, and it doesn't look like he's gonna have a neighborhood here. He's gonna have Egypt, Apeul, actually a little bit to the southeast, and that is gonna be his opponent. Are we gonna have a second Mongolia next to Apeul? Because he's definitely not gonna like that. Can you imagine getting pushed by K6 from two sides at the same time? That's gonna be nasty. That's just nasty. Well, it looks like Xanadu is gonna be all alone, and I think it's actually pronounced Xanadu if I'm not mistaken, but anyway, it is what it is. Biscuit here is gonna need to make it work. He's gonna have allies in Montezuma, Japan, and Genghis Khan, but Genghis Khan, we don't see him yet. He's on the other side of the planet, so we got basically Mongolias as the eastern or western edges of the map here. They're gonna try to push in with the K6, and that scenario I was talking about, getting pushed from two sides by K6, well, it might actually happen. Well, let's see. I'm pretty sure they're gonna actually get on Xanadu here. A lot of commercials and a lot of cities. He's in a position to sim more than war, even though he does have well, a sliver of land here to get to Poolp. I'm pretty sure Poolp is gonna close it off immediately, and we do have to the southeast a lot of territory for him to cover until he actually hits an Egyptian city. Egypt is also going to have quite a few floodplains. This is going to be Egyptian Cleopatra. She's not going to care that much about these improved resources, the wheat tiles, but I'm pretty sure he's going to care a lot about oh, the destroyer. Hello, Athena, where are you going? Hey, He's gonna care about the floodplains. He's gonna get some extra production out of, I'm pretty sure, a Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. He's gonna cross his mind, and we're gonna need to see if he's gonna get the chance of acquiring it. We do have to the southwest also another city with that possibility. Directly south actually to the Samarkand, there's another city center here with multiple floodplain tiles. This is not a bad. This is actually a pretty good spawn for Rocket. That's so many floodplains. And oh no, I know the look on her face. She's trying to search for something that she didn't break before, so she can break it. Check this out. She's going backwards over there on that window something, so she can eat those globes, man. Oh, she's gonna break them. Anyway, it is what it is. The destroyer is up and about. Yep, she's doing it. Look at that. Oh my god. Anyway, it is what it is. That's gone. That's basically serving its purpose right now. It's keeping a cushion between us, all of us on the stream, and destroy. Yep. Anyway, let me see what's going on here. Is this a rerun or did they lobby fast? They did actually lobby very fast. White and ready, good evening, sir. She doesn't care, you're a big streamer. She goes where she goes. Exactly, right? Exactly. she does what she does, man. Anyway, we do have Poolp here with available turtles in the capital to improve. She does manage to get that sailing quickly. And we do have her also with pretty good harbors all around here. She's gonna have the fresh water from the rivers, and I do see she's gonna also have pretty good cities in the south with more fresh water. She's also gonna have a possibility to trade with Egypt, which is gonna be amazing through this inland sea, unless Shanadu is gonna have a word to say about that. We're gonna need to see Rakedet place a city in the north, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get it on these floodplains, while yes, I'm pretty sure Persia is also gonna get a city here. The copper tile does look great, right? You get some defense from the north. You can actually apply some power there, keep your opponents apart. You won't be able, your opponent won't be able to hit you until he gets artillery. It's all good. Anyway, now we do have to take a look over here on Montezuma. Tenochtitlan is going to be on a continent split, and possible triple continent split and extravaganza over here. We do have a premium take of Aztecs cities, and the Bobnotarobot might actually turn into a robot. We do have him with an Eagle Warrior coming up in 2 turns. He does have Mount Kailash to the southeast, and I gotta say, I feel like that, that meme where you have 2 things in each hand, like one thing in each hand, and you don't know exactly what you pick. You're like, you know, like what are you gonna go for? Those extra amenities on the west side towards, you know, multiple continents discovery and so on and so forth, or are you gonna go for the Mount Kailash setup to the southeast? Like I think he's gonna wanna get both. I think this is one of those cases in which he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm taking both. Yeah, I mean, give it all, give it to me. Good evening, Game Stall. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I do see Thandoris also. Hello there, sir. Just build a cover from Lego, work for me. Oh, actually, wait a second, that's a pretty good idea. Frankie Four Fingers, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Nice of SVA to all be different shades of purple. Yeah. Yeah, and that's a really interesting catch over here. We do have Aztec also with a lot of food coming out from his bananas. He's sending his Eagle Warrior to the east side, where he might actually discover Hong Kong. To the south, he's also gonna have his warrior meet Xiffy's Persian scout. They just need to go through the forest over here, and I do see Mashad did place down his city with the fortress to get his next settler out. He will have the option to actually go and get that city and get that settler on the northern river, so he gets the position on Aztec, not let Aztec get the tempo here. I do have to say it's a bit weird for Aztec to actually settle the south. He's gonna need to place that city across the river. There's no way for him to actually place it on his side of the river, not benefiting from that extra defense from the river. We do have also him with the possibility to settle this to the west side. Definitely settle on the Crocodile if he wants to, or the 2-2 base, no problems. He's gonna get a lot of gold points from those plantations Xiffy does min-max this a little bit. We do have him also to the southeast with Rome starting to improve his Peches, and I do notice Rome is getting his settler out in one very quickly. He's I do have to point out Mikado over here is gonna be the ally of Xiffy Mashad, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna want to join forces against somebody. Mikado has a problem though. On his east side he has the city of Karakorum, which of course you can see it's actually quite close to his capital, and we will see Konson trying to figure out what his targets are through during the game. They did throw off the war declaration right now at each other, and I think the gloves are off. The gloves are off. We're gonna see some settler snatches. We might actually see some builders getting snatched also. Maybe the Aztec Eagle warriors might actually oh wait, yeah, yeah. I mean, this is one of those moments when you're crying remap to your teammates. You're like, get me out, get me out. What is this? Athena, păi ce faci acolo? De ce strici alea? Păi cum adică? Hai, vină cu. Hai, vină și tu aici. Yeah. Well, she knows she's doing bad. She knows. Do I smell a remap? I think we're gonna have a remap. Yes, I think we're gonna have a remap. No, not this. No, 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 not this. Not this. Anything but this. Okay, not the headphones. Stay here. Now, well, the city of Kyoto is going to have a hard time actually getting something done during this game. By the looks of it, he's only going to have like maybe 2 or 3 more cities, and that's about it. We do have also the destroyer leaving us. Okay, she's going to find out other stuff to destroy. We do have him with the horses already improved to get the 2-3 deer tile, and at least in the capital, he's going to have quite a few tiles. Maybe he's going to get lucky with the Guard of the Sea, but that's about the extent of the luck he's going to have. Like, these are 3 cities, maybe 4 cities maximum here, which of course is kind of a stretch because you just won't have tiles to work for those cities, like past pop 4 or 6 something. What qualifies as a technical remap? If you cannot settle 2 other cities than your capital, like before shipbuilding. Hello there, Sir Heinig Dave. Good evening, good evening. One extra mention over there. Well, I guess there are a few asterisks of the rule. It kind of depends on the distance you have, like between you and your opponent, the distance you have between you and, or I should say, the initial spawn and the edge of the map. Also, travel time for the settler for the extra 2 cities, depending on the map size. And yeah, there are a few more asterisks that. But the basic is you cannot settle 2 other cities. In total, 3 cities. Oh my God, they're actually gonna go for this. They're actually gonna go for this. I think both chats just got bamboozled, me including. I got bamboozled right here. I 100% thought they're actually gonna remap this. Well, I was wrong. It is what it is. Well, we do have over here a big challenge in front of Nyax. He's gonna need to make this work. Somehow he's gonna need to make this work. We're gonna need to see him also settle some cities, maybe on the southwestern continent. I'm pretty sure Mikado is gonna want to keep him out of his borders here to the northeast. But then Konson is gonna be quite happy to trade with him on the seas. They're gonna have extremely good trade routes here, and I would imagine we will see a fight between Karakorum and Puteoli. Mikado just settled on the Eye of the Sahara. We're gonna need to take a look more in detail on each civilization, starting from the left and going through the map over here towards the west side. Also, Matt Beat, good evening, sir, and welcome. 1 city challenge, yeah, exactly, 3 city challenge in this case. Japan thrown under the bus, basically Moonstrat. They're like, oh my God, we're gonna get war over here. Yes, let me at them. We're not gonna get this awesomeness spawn anymore. Well, Japan, you gotta take one for the team. You're gonna be fine. Well, I want to believe that. I really want to believe that. I want to see it with my own eyes over here because, yeah, not gonna lie, this is not that great. Anyway, now we do have to take a look at Xanadu here. With the horses on the left side, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get a builder to improve them. He's moving his initial second settler to the east side, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna have a decent amount of fresh water throughout his territory towards the south. This river actually takes him directly to Egypt. By the looks of it, he's gonna get quite a few cities on it, and I'm pretty sure he's also gonna want to get some cities on the coast. Since they do have Japan on these seas, I'm pretty sure Nyax is gonna do quite well to keep the seas on their side, and of course allow them to trade so much. Stop pushing buttons. Hello. Don't push the buttons. Hey, I am allowed to push buttons. You are not allowed to push buttons. Come on, come on. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, it is what it is. We do have to take a look also on Cleopatra. Rakedet is gonna get his settler out in 3. That's his third settler because Thieves just got settled to the southwest. Interesting position, though. I would have thought he's actually gonna put it on the 2-2 base across the river, not on the 2-1 hill tile. And yes, he is gonna get the 3-1 extra food going from those marsh tiles. As you can see, he did just picked up a Lady of the Reserve Marshes and getting an extra production point on the marshes and the floodplains. It's gonna be a thing over here. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna want to get the Temenanki quickly, and we're gonna need to see if he's gonna manage to get some very good Sphinxes going around. I would imagine we're gonna see another settler. Sorry, we do have horses to the north in the third ring. I do also notice iron in the third ring to the southeast, where I would imagine he's actually gonna put another city. We do need to see exactly how he's gonna want to place these, because yeah, not a lot of good resources going around here. Pretty good, but not a lot of good ones. Anyway, now moving to the northeast, we do have Poolp sending her settler to the south. She did block the access of Mongolia towards her land. There's only one tile choke point that he could pass through, and you can see Pasagarde was ready with a scout to block any kind of movement on her side. We do have her planting her city on probably the coal tile for the 2-2 base, and getting access to the bananas to the southeast is going to be nice, and I'm pretty sure she's going to want to get a city over here. I would say copper, but of course you can settle next to the copper in any case. The important thing to get is to get the city on the west side, on the coast, or with a harbor over there connected, so you can actually pass those traders through it and receive the gold points from your allies, and you also give them some gold points. Now we do have Pasagarde benefiting from horses in the southeast in the second circle. That's pretty good. We do have also with an iron tile here in the capital. Easy to improve other iron tiles towards the northwest, towards Pantanal. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna see a city here. I would imagine Poolp is not gonna actually go across this one tile bridge that she has towards Mongolia. She also has Montezuma on the east side to worry a little bit about, which I would believe he's going to be aggressive. We do have Bobnotarobot actually getting that settle at Atlacapozalco towards Mount Kailash, towards the southeast of Tenochtitlan, directly on the olives. He's putting down an encampment, and it looks like it's going to be, I would say, it's going to be Exodus of the Evangelist time over here for him to get something done. Remember, Madame Athena is a French cat. She only responds to French. Oh, that would be a disaster. That I would definitely say that would be a disaster. I have become cat, the destroyer of worlds. Justified Absol, good evening, sir. Yeah, he's padding his APM, exactly, right? She's pawing her APM, I would say, pawing it. Why is he still scouting? Yeah, it is what it is. He's scouting. I mean, he's trying it out. Why not? You know, you gotta move something every turn. You know, it is what it is. Wait, the city-state has been defeated already? we did have a city-state takeover. It looks like Persia's warriors, both of Persia's warriors, did manage to take Cinguetti with the help of a scout here. That's a third city for Cyrus, for Poolp. She's gonna manage to do quite a few amazing things here with this extra tempo she just got. Looking at Montezuma, we do have Tenochtitlan also benefiting from horses in the second ring to the east side. The Iron Tile is gonna be third ring out towards the northwest, and by the looks of the positioning of Capoțalcos and Camels, it looks like he's gonna go for a war effort against Rome and his southern neighbor Xiffy. He is preparing for a 2 versus 1 here, or I should say 1 versus 2, because he's the one alone. Oh, wait a second, no, this is a 2 versus 2. We do have Mongolia, Konson to the east side, Karakorum, Al Malik. These cities are gonna need to pump out quite a few units to get to Puteoli. I would imagine Rome might be actually on the wrong end of the stick over here. Rome is preparing to get his horses out. Look at him go. He actually bought a horse tile, 3 tiles out, invested so much gold into that resource so he can actually get the horses when the time comes. Now we do have in the south to take a look also on Persia, on Nader, Shah, Xiffy actually forward settling Aztec, trying to actually get some attention from Aztec on himself so he doesn't allow Rome to be in that 2 versus 1 situation and become a 2 versus 2 situation, make it a 2 versus 2 situation. We got a builder from Mashhad with one last turn to finish, one more turn to finish. We got also quite a few is and some sheep tiles that he's gonna get the advantage in food from. Looks like Bobnotarobot's Eagle Warrior is kind of smelling what's going on in Tushpa. I don't think he can actually take that city, just saying. He's probably gonna do a hit and maybe we're gonna see a warrior buy over here from them. They do have a decent amount of gold, not a lot of gold per turn, but I'm pretty sure they can gobble up a little, like they can get enough gold to get one warrior invested. And there we go, we got a hit going on. No, oh my god, he didn't buy a unit. This city is gonna be, wait, how did it get less? Violent Storm, name Brutus. What? Okay, we do have the okay, that city's dead. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Double hit with the Eagle Warrior way before the Persian Warrior got bought over there. Persia will actually need to smack this Warrior out of here, but it looks like he doesn't have enough damage. And if he does that, it lowers the garrison defense strength, and it's yeah. It's a never-ending circle. We might actually see in slow motion here the takeover of the city of Tushpa by Bobnotarobot. I think he just became a robot. I just, you know, I'm saying other way around, yeah, other way around. Surely, Eddie Coffin, good evening, sir, and welcome. Surely it means Madame Athena responds to nothing. Yeah, Athena merge confirmed. Yeah, what is Japan doing? Just gave up 4th city. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to get a 4th city going, to be honest. Like, oh, I see Bobnotarobot is getting out. Yes, down. What's going on? Come here. He wants some attention. Very needy. No, very needy. Can you put up the clan names? Yes, just give me a second because I have a little destroyer in my hands and it looks like she wants a little bit of attention. Also, let's see. Yeah. It's the little cat. Don't, no, not the wires, leave the wires alone. No, the wires are friendly. No, the wires are friendly. They're friendly. Friendly fire. Don't, no, yeah. Anyway, let me finish over here what's going on in Rome's territory. We do have him with the 4th city out, and it looks like Mongolia is trying to do some kills over here. He might actually get the opportunity to take down the Slinger. We do see Rome with God of the Forge as a pantheon being chosen, and he is also putting down his encampments. We do have the Slingers getting around the Mongolian warrior, trying to do the damage they need to take him out, and we're going to need to see if, well, I guess Konson actually didn't get the chance to get that Slinger, unfortunately. He could have taken the Slinger. That was a level 1 Slinger that, to be honest, it is quite worth to take it away and take it out instead of your warrior, but of course trade it away. But it is what it is. Eye of the Sahara is going to also give Mikado some extra science points, and I do see an extra food point also got acquired on that one tile, probably from a desert store. Haboob came in and threw a little bit of fertility on those tiles. Yeah, I do want to put up on the screen also the team labels, so give me a second so I can go through the options over here. So on the left side, we're gonna have CPB, it's CPB, not CBP, no, it is what it is. And on the right side, we do have SPA. So on the left side, the Chasse Peche Battleships, on the right side, we do have SPA, Société Protectrice des Animaux, and we do have the information over there. It is what it is. Okay, so looking at Al Malik, we don't have yet a Pantheon, but it looks like he's also getting his encampments. He's on 3 cities at the moment, and I do have to point out, I don't really like the quality of those tiles that he has in the cities. He has a few 2-2s, a few 1-3s, and I do see a Reef tile, but in the other cities, he's going to be lacking quite a bit of production. For example, in Keshker, not a single 2-2 around unless he actually invests in this horse tile on the right side. He's also getting his builder. He's waiting for the city to grow, which of course is not actually going to get him access to more good tiles to use. We do have Al Malik in a better position with coffee tile giving him the extra culture. He does have slingers coming around, already preparing for a little bit of boomsy here. So we're going to need to see how the boomsy is going to go between him and Mikado, especially with Aztec bearing down from the north. Aztec just took put Al Malik, put Malinaco there, and I gotta say I'm extremely amazed we didn't have Aztec sacrifice his Eagle Warrior to take over the city of Tushpa. It was very close, but he did have a chance to take it over entirely with the life of that Eagle Warrior. Now we do have Initiation. It's actually being chosen by Aztec as a Pantheon, and I do see him finishing off his second encampment here pretty soon. We do have him with builders coming around. He's going to need to improve his strategic resources if he wants to go to war. And talking about strategic resources, we do have Karakorum with 2 horse tiles in between that city center and Keshker. While he does have his iron in the second ring from Keshker, he's going to need to get that builder there to improve it. Now we do have from the south a very sneaky scout coming in, trying to see the tiles of Mongolia and maybe snatch one of these builders. Looking at Japan, we do have him actually settling 2 cities, and he is going to get the 3rd one in the south. It's all good, guys. It's all good. He actually is going to get another city there, the 4th city on this island. He does have a 4th settler coming around from Kyoto pretty soon, and as you can see, he's going for his monuments, his traders, and will soon improve his resources. Definitely has quite a few good resources to improve. That's a lot of gold from the crab tiles, and again, he did pick up God of the Sea. This is going to make a lot more available tiles for him to work, much more valuable tiles with the extra production point on them from these coastal resources. Pearl tiles, we got a lot of crabs, we got some fish, we got some crabs, we got some fish, some turtles. Like you can see, there's quite a few resources here that can definitely work for him. We do have another island here for the 5th city, and I would imagine he's gonna at some point want to get a city on this coast so he can keep on expanding. We do have also God of War and Plunder being chosen by Mongolia as a Pantheon while he's finishing up his 3 encampments. We're going to need to see who's actually going to manage to get the Great Generals, because these are a lot of encampments coming out from quite a few players. Let's take a look here. Encampment opening by Biscuit as well. Wow. Do they know about thieves? Do they? I think they know, right? They know? Oh, they know. They know. They know. Yeah, it's happening. Okay. And I do notice the extra production point appeared over here. Oh my god, these march tiles, man. The 3-2-1 march tiles, pretty good. And we got Temenaki finished in the city of Rakedet. He doesn't yet have the farms improved. He's gonna need to get them, but already he's working on 2-3 tiles. And I'm pretty sure Apeul is gonna want to get this builder from Rakedet to actually improve those tiles and give him the science points. We do have Pasakarde also getting her 4th settler out, and I do notice, of course, with the 5th city that she did manage to get from Chinguetti, she's already having a little bit more than everybody else. On 8 science and 9 culture, we do have 7 gold per turn and 27 production. I would imagine she's going to start improving her tiles quite quickly, and she does have 2 of these patches right next to the city of Pasakarde improved, while I'm pretty sure that Turtles should actually get improved here. We do have her going for bronze working and not sailing, so I guess that extra resource is going to need to wait a little bit more. She could try to go for the marble tile. That would be easy to improve, but she is not. She's actually going for the sheep tiles. Okay, more sheep tiles. Religious settlements as a Pantheon, I would imagine that is going to be coupled with Ancestral Hall from the first government type. And we're gonna need to see, actually it's the second government type, right? Because the first one is that whatever it is, It's a very weird government. I don't know the name of. Anyway, it is what it is. Chiefdom. I think it's chiefdom, right? Anyway, but I guess he couldn't see them. Kyoto tile to the southwest. Yeah, I guess this city, this per tile is not in his grasp. It's not there, but he's gonna have this per tile. So again, he's gonna still have this. Anyway, okay, so I think we can finish the remap prediction, right? This was the one of the fastest remap polls that we did have. Let me put it up over here. We did have 0 remaps being chosen, and it looks like the high rollers of the chat have won today. They actually put so few points and managed to get out so many points. Congratulations, by the way, whoever voted for the 0. It looks like Matt Beats and 2 others, 3 of them did manage to foresee this. We were discussing bad placements of Japanese cities. Well, would you actually call them bad? Because to be honest, he doesn't really have any like options. There's like no option over here. He already put down Kyoto well before he knew this is an island. So yeah, I think that no remap due to the delays in the game start. That might also be the thing here. But don't we have Saturday tomorrow? Like, it's not a working day, I would assume. I mean, I guess there are some, you know, activities that you will do on a Saturday that make you wake up in the morning. Are there actually activities you do on Saturdays and Sundays? Well, Sundays I understand, it's like church and stuff. But Saturdays? Okay, it is what it is. Yeah, you don't want to get that sleep pattern off its clock, right? You wanna have it. Keep it as is. You could technically get 5 cities on there, but he wasn't. Yeah, he didn't know. I mean, he didn't know. And I do have to point out, it's much better to actually get like 4 very, very good cities than actually 5 mediocre ones. In that position, don't get me wrong. In this position, he's gonna need to get quite a bit of population to make everything work. Okay, so I did finish on Twitch the prediction. Let's actually finish it on YouTube as well. Let's see, and the poll over here, YouTube was of the same opinion, by the way, as Twitch. One would have won on both sides if this was the choice. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody looked at the spawn of Japan over here and he was like, no. You know, like what happens when you get this spawn in your games? You randomize a map and you get this spawn. What is your reaction? We got Mikado already getting his great general out. Hannibal Barca is showing up for the kills here. It looks like also Aztec is actually converting one of the Persian scouts if he gets the first move against Poolp. And that scout is very, very damaged, and it looks like this Eagle Warrior will have a 94% chance of capturing that scout. Oh my god, look at him go. Bobnotarobot actually dangling that builder right in the face of the Persian scout. He was like, you wanna grab this? You see cookie? I have very good cookies that are awesome. You wanna drop by a little bit? You know, just stand there for a little bit. Don't mind them, they're just coming in to secure the premises. It's all fine, just take a look at the cookies. Don't mind anything. Yeah, that sounds a little bit too good to be true, right? That's what Saturdays are for. College football game. Oh, I see. Also Macallian, hello there, sir, and welcome. Cool Whip, good evening, sir. Generals are all gone. No, we got Shunsu here on the road here. We got Rome actually getting that project. Aztec is gonna need to get the project. He's 2 points. Mongolia is also trying to get the projects, while wait a second, Nader Shah doesn't have the projects going around, but he did manage to get through track. Okay, so he did actually get, that's why we didn't see him with any points. He just spent the exact amount of points to get the general, the 30 points he needed. He also did manage to pick up a God of Open Sky as a Pantheon, and I do see him getting some archers out, and we do need to see what kind of unit he's going to choose to go for here. It looks like Xiffy is going to go for iron working, so I would imagine Immortals are going to be his choice of Pain over here against Aztec. We do have Mikado also defending his territory with a few archers from these very, very pesky Eagle Warriors. You can see how Persia is also trying to make a net of visibility between him and Aztec and Rome, so so they know if any kind of aggressive unit is gonna pass through that. We also need to take a look on Mongolia here on Biscuit, because he did manage to get his 3 encampments down, but he did not care that much about general. We do have him with City Patron Goddess. He's getting the 40% production towards building those encampments, and I do notice he's getting a few builders so he can improve his territory here. Already got his 2 resources, strategic resources improved, getting his Gavron Plaza down from Xanadu. A bit of a surprise here, but I would imagine that if I would need to ask them, this would be a gold problem. They just don't have a lot of gold to afford to spend in tiles, which is a bit of a problem, especially if you do want to get your setup with campuses. Like these little details, and this is something that I guess is not immediately obvious throughout the games, but it should be, and I think it needs to be talked about. So optimizing your empire, optimizing the adjacency you have on districts and so on and so forth, maybe is not going to give you that big of an edge that you think pre 1050, but after you get turn 50, the bonuses start to add up. You get more cars to double those districts. You get more yields from, for example, Pingala over there to triple, and so on and so forth. That is gonna help you get what you need. The problem is, of course, having the time, having the gold to get all of the perfect setup going. You need to prioritize if you wanna go towards industrial zones, gold throughout the game. What are you gonna be lacking according to your population bonuses and so on. So, for example, in some situations, we've seen total balancing act over here on Persia. On the side of Persia that gets the extra culture on his trade routes, we're gonna see Magnus Opener, or we're gonna see Pingala, depending on the situation. He's getting already the culture from his trade routes. He's also at the moment he's also gonna get Open Sky, which again adds more culture, and then he's gonna be free to get the science from his Pingala, from the population. While on the other side, on Nader Shah, which is the one that gets the science on its trade routes, we're gonna see the other way around. We're gonna see him try to balance that extra culture, that extra science that he already benefits from, with some moksha added in over there for the extra culture. We do have Aztec managing to actually get his general over here, so we do have 3 nations very close to each other with the generals, while I do notice Mongolia on the right side, Konson, did not manage to get one. We do have 2 generals on Mikado, actually one on east, one on the west side. He's hard building his legions as quickly as possible and getting well strong in the meantime in 5 turns. These legions will also benefit from a chop on them. Very, very powerful units. And what is this 2-4 tile? Oh my god, Mikado just yeah, he's dropping beats, man. Yeah, Tannhaus, optimizing your distance when we need the game outright, but doing it badly can make you lose the game 50 turns later. Tannhaus, that's also a good point, yes. CPB going to be bankrupt? You think so? You think so? I mean, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Mongolia put that city to the north, and whenever he's gonna do this, Nyax is gonna get those trade routes flowing through, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna give them enough gold. Now, I guess we're gonna need to see how Mongolia on the west side is actually gonna play this. Biscuit will actually need to place down some commercials. I do see him preparing for war. Like, this is war preparation 101, but I do also want to point out that we're probably going to see them trying to benefit from that 4th ability in the Golden Ages, the new Exodus of the Evangelists, which did get revamped entirely, giving them bonuses towards encampments and building units, less maintenance for units, and so on. That is pretty powerful if you are going to war. He can easily go against Nazca. He can easily keep on going towards the lands of Cleopatra, and we're going to need to see if Apeul is going to be ready for this. He doesn't have thieves, for example, in a pretty good place to defend himself. These tiles that could attack the city of Thebes are very, very strong in their base over here, with the +3s and +6s from the defense modifiers, which are going to make it harder to push any kind of unit getting in range of Thebes. And he's gonna defend in marsh territory. This is bad. This is bad. Trying to defend that city from marsh, that is kind of bad. We're gonna also see him getting his government plaza in Rakedet. He did get his farms improved, and now he's getting the 441s to work for him. I'm pretty sure that's a lot of production showing up on Apeul's empire. 16 science and 11 culture already with 40 production, while we do have Biscuit only on 32 production, Bobnotarobot on 30, while Poolp already on 48. That extra city is showing up so good for Poolp here. I do notice she is going for a commercial. She's going to need to bank as much gold as possible for her teammates to upkeep their armies, and at the same time get the upgrades for them. We do have a government plaza being placed in such a way that she's gonna get the mountains to add more adjacency towards campuses, to at least towards Pasagarde. I'm pretty sure Sparta is gonna put up campus over here, which is gonna be a +4 with a 1 2 3 4 +5 actually over here from the 2 bananas on the west side as well. We do have the city of Ray also with enough distance to put another campus over here if he wants to. That will make it much more stronger than he would have had it in any other location. We do have him also have her actually needing to improve her resources here. She has 3 of these luxury resources that are just standing by, not being worked by anything. This needs to change. You need to keep your people happy. You know, I'm just saying, you need to keep your people happy. Also MS Dog to get production bonus, probably that campus will be bananas. Yeah, he could have placed it by the plaza and next to the river on the 2-1 hill. I'm pretty sure she's taking into account how she can place industrial zones, so we might actually see from Sparta an aqueduct over here and from Pasagarde an industrial in this area, so she can get the extra adjacency for those industrial zones. Industrial zones added to the mix between commercials and government plaza and of course aqueducts is something that it's quite hard to do, and it's kind of a fine art to do because of the territory and how you settle your cities. Talking about Cleo, okay, talking about Cleo, she could have settled she could have placed by the plaza and next to the river on the 2-1 hill. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure she could have settled over here. I'm not sure. I mean, I know what he did it, so he could be closer to these marsh tiles, but I don't think it was worth it, to be honest. Like, he could have had 2-2s anyway. It is what it is. We do have Moksha establishing the city of thieves. I do see Liang is established already in Rakedet. More settlers coming around from his cities. 3 other settlers coming around, while Mongolia is still building his orders. No, he actually switched towards his own settlers. He's going to want to get an expansion phase going before he's gonna go to war. We do already have war maneuvers being done over here, and I do have to point out, if Aztec falls to the concentrated power of Rome and Persia, we might actually have a severe problem for CPB. It will take a lot of time for Japan to actually come into focus and manage to influence the game in some way, form or another, other than of course just sending gold and resources to his allies. This is gonna also allow Rome and Persia to get a lot more cities and become big, not being pressured by anybody. I'm pretty sure Mongolia on the east side is not going to be able to take on by himself his opponent over here to the west side until some time, and he doesn't have the opportunity to help out at all Bobnotarobot. This is a bit of an issue here because we do have so many units coming out from both Xiffy and Mikado. They are going against the few units that Bobnotarobot has built, and he's trying to keep on hard building, but again, he's hard building and not pre-building. Not pre-building is going to increase the time that you need to actually get those units out, and unfortunately in some very time sensitive situations, this is a bit too much. He plays on his floodplain instead of by the plaza, and he could have gotten a better commercial and saved his floodplain tile. Talking about thieves again, commercial, wait. Okay, I mean, he definitely, but I'm pretty sure he wants to chop. Oh, wait a second, he could have placed it here. Interesting. He could have placed it here, right? Now, looking at this, I think I know what's going to happen. He's actually going to place an aqueduct on the deer tile, and he's going to get from Rakedet an industrial zone here and another industrial zone here. If he can get a dam also on the 1-1, he's going to be very happy with the adjacency he has to both. I think that's the plan that we're seeing here unfold. Anyway, coming back to what's going on here, we do have Xiffy actually sacrificing the strength of the first horse. He doesn't have enough promotions, or I should say experience, to actually get it back. But I do want to say Aztec is not going to leave it back, leave it be. He's going to take it out entirely. I do want to say, whenever you're going to have units like this, you're going to need to make a decision if you want to keep on going, attack, sacrifice that unit, but do quite a bit of damage with the last sliver of health of that unit, or bring it back. Understand that it will take quite a bit of time for that unit to heal itself, and put it back on the front line like after 10 turns or something. It will take quite a bit of time to heal, and of course you do need to pay attention where you are leaving that unit to heal. We do have some Roman legions also showing up from Ravenna. It looks like the legions are gonna pass through the forest, the rainforest, towards the city of Azcapotzalco, maybe even going right next to Mount Kailash. I mean, these guys are gonna go on a journey of discovery next to Mount Kailash, and they're gonna figure out that is such an awesome land. It will just make them fight harder. They will be like, oh, we want this land. Yeah, I mean, look at all of those things over here. We got some mountains, we got some extra culture, we got some faith going around. I mean, we need to get this, man. We need to get this. Is ours. This is mine. Yeah, the famous 8 archer rush, exactly. Granted, he might not be able to build industrials if Mongolia has anything to say about it. Yeah, that is so true. Apeul here might not actually feel the pressure of Mongolia yet. I'm pretty sure he's considering that Mongolia is enough distance away from him that he's not gonna need to be worried until maybe like 20 turns from now. That's basically what I think. Anyway, we do have Konson going for Exodus of the Evangelist, Goldenish, 13 science with 14 culture. Looks like he's also getting his horses out, and looks like his opponent is pushing into him. Mikado is gonna need to be careful, because yes, Mongolia does have El Cid over there, not actually giving any bonuses. This is a medieval and Renaissance era land unit general, so basically these units are just out-teched. Yeah, out-teched over here. I was trying to figure out maybe a comparison that would work with real life. What do you think would be a comparison? A good comparison of having somebody extremely good, extremely specialized to direct people, but he has people to direct that he's not specialized with. They're like so far behind technologically and everything that he can't work with them. You know, there's like no mix over there. Rome spamming wonders for the roads. Kick. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Azcapotzalco about to go down. We got the ancient walls going up only in 2 turns, unfortunately. And of course, Persia already has a horse right next to that city center. That's a city out of 3 that Aztec did manage to build here. And yes, I do see that he's getting a few more swordsmen. I do have to point out Aztec does have a decent amount of strength to attack his opponent, but he doesn't have a lot of bonuses coming up from his amenities. Only +2 per luxury attack bonus. And I gotta say, I'm a bit surprised about his positioning of the cities. I would have definitely thought he's gonna place it in a much more defendable position like this to get access to also the other tiles of Mount Kailash, while this city I wouldn't have ever placed, by the way. I would have definitely placed one on the west side, which would have given me an opportunity to actually close this gap over here to the southwest, move everything I needed to defend was on Azcapotzalco, and not enrage Persia, not give Persia the idea that he could actually easily come to my cities and take them out. Of course, getting the extra gold over here would have also been quite nice, and getting the extra luxury resource bonus would also help out a bit. We do need to see if we're going to see the immortals coming around, because Xiffy was going for iron working. It doesn't look like he actually did pre-build a few of those immortals, and I do see he just keeps on building horses, getting his warlord's throne in the meantime, and sending those horses towards his opponent so he can break him in half. He got 2+1 with this settle on the locks, but not anymore. Spilke, yeah, exactly. Spilke making a very good point. Also, Hans, good evening, sir, and welcome. Next prediction, yes, Matt Beats. Let's actually go for the next prediction. Start prediction. Who will win? I do have to make a little mention here. I was thinking while we were talking in the past 5 minutes that maybe I should actually put a prediction with a bit less time, because I'm not sure exactly where they're gonna finish this. But as you can see, we might have a problem here. CPB, right? It's Chasse, Peche, battleships. Okay, so it's basically like hunting, fishing, and battleships. I mean, I can totally understand this, you know. CPB. You wanna hunt and fish with battleships? Makes sense, you know. Battleships have guns, they're on the water. Anyway, yeah, I know, low effort thinking, it's fine. Now let's put it for 10 minutes, because I don't know exactly how this is gonna go. And of course, as usual, YouTube is gonna get a special treatment over here. It looks like YouTube is just gonna have the poll. Unfortunately, YouTube, I'm so sorry about this. I cannot actually offer you a prediction, but I can offer you a poll to gauge your opinion. I definitely am interested in it. I also want to point out, I was thinking maybe we should actually get some form of a competition going around. Oh, competition, a bit of an informative story going around in the chat comment section on YouTube. Give me your choice of a civilization from this game. Which civilization from this game? Leave a comment down below, and I would like to watch video after video to see exactly how this changes. And we're gonna I would actually love to see if there are any intertwined relations over there. Maybe we're actually gonna find out of a civilization that is across the board liked by everybody. So leave a comment down below on the YouTube video or the live stream, whichever you want over there, with your preferred choice of a civilization from this game in particular. So we got the two Mongolias, Mongolia Genghis Khan and Mongolia Kublai Khan. We got Japan Hojo Tokimune. We got Montezuma. We got the two Persias, Cyrus and Nader Shah. We got Cleopatra, Egyptian, and Rome also here. There we go. Start the poll. There we go. Okay. This, just setting up my screen back to the position that I need. Okay, Rome probably, or Egypt. I mean, is it probably or is it surely? Because we need surely. You need to be sure about this. It's only one choice. Which civ would you have played from this game? Kublai looks so friendly on his portals. I can't be angry at Kublai. I know, right? Yeah, he's so friendly. He's so funny. Yeah. And the road, Japan, Rome for Egypt. Pretty Flowers, good evening, sir, and welcome. Surrender. When do you think they're gonna surrender after this? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. They don't have that big of a history with surrendering extremely quickly in the games here. Now, I do notice we're gonna need to take a look next. Hojo Tokimune, Penbrush and Voice Goldenish. We got him getting his holy sites down from Osaka. I do see him getting audience chamber from Kyoto, and yes, I guess in some sense this makes sense, because it will want to get tall cities. Is also going to want to probably get shipyards as quickly as possible for that extra production he needs in this particular location. We do have him right now with 11 science and 22 culture, 58 production, while he cannot interfere at all on what's going on here in Bobnotarobot's empire. I would imagine he's gonna send him as many resources as he can, him being the only one generating gold on CPB. Nyax is on 39, gold at 10, while we do have Konson on 1, Biscuit is on 5, and Bobnotarobot on 5. I do also want to point out, I did not see Governor Plaza being placed down from Aztec, which does not give him the opportunity to get his Wall of Strong going, and not actually giving him the -1. He's gonna need to, oh, it was placed down, never finished. Oh, that's a problem. Biscuit, 13 science and 26 culture with Kublai Khan Mongolia on the west side. He did manage to take over the city of Nazca, and this should actually make Apeul start his alarms in his cities. Like, I would actually hear those anti-air alarms, you know, those ones. You know, those ones, I would imagine right now in the City of Thieves, those ones are being heard all over the place, because Mongolia just took a city right next to him. He knows that he's gonna be probably next on the chopping block, and he definitely needs to get some units out. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna get the vision towards his opponent. He definitely needs to see this river over here, so he can gauge how much of an army he needs to get out of his cities and defend his place. He's not gonna have a lot of time to pump it out, but he is gonna have a decent amount of production production to work here. We do have Bobnotarobot also on 9 science and 16 culture. With Exodus of the Evangelist, his city got taken over by the Persian incursion here. Xiffy did manage to take out Azcapotzalco, the crown jewel of the nation of Aztec, with a 3-3 tile that he was working. He also was benefiting from some extra culture from Mount Kailash on the east side. We do have the Roman legions starting to make their way towards Tenochtitlan, which is starting to build the walls. This is a bit of an issue here for Bobnotarobot. It looks like he's getting encircled and strangled in some sense. His economy, his development is being strangled. He cannot get more cities out. He cannot get anything else out, other than armies and defensive capabilities, which will slowly make him lose. This is going to be a problem during the next part of the game, and we're going to need to see if CPB can actually figure out the correct way of getting out of this situation. I find it very hard to get out of this. I gotta say, if they find one, this is going to be something that we're definitely going to need to respect a lot. This is a very hard scenario to get out of. With one nation out on the seas over there, with only 4 cities, with another nation being taken out relatively quickly here by your opponents, you are left with 2 other civilizations that at the moment are going to be engaged at war. No simmer to speak of. This is a bit of a problem. I'm not gonna lie, a bit bigger than the problem. Anyway, we do have Poolp with 23 science and 38 culture. She is happily simming away, and it looks like she gave a city spot to Egypt, so he could benefit from all of those floodplain tiles already. Oh no. Why? The city of Ray, I just realized, by the way, that city of Ray, instead of actually settling the copper, and yes, I know, would have gave up on 1 extra housing. Wow, that is big. Anyway, that would have allowed them to actually connect on the seas their economies, which would have been so good. But anyway, I guess we're gonna need to see if there's gonna be another city being placed here, so those trade routes do actually have a way to get through the seas and connect to each other's capitals. We do have more markets coming around with religious settlements. Persia is gonna get the opportunity to settle quite a few cities. I'm a bit surprised we don't see more cities here, and choice for audience chamber instead of going for something else. I would have imagined she's gonna want to place cities everywhere on the east side, and getting another 4 in this particular moment would have been amazing. Anyway, it is what it is. Ancestral Hall. It looks like Poolp is not an enjoyer. We do have also to take a look at Apeul and Xiffy. Sorry, Xiffy first here. He's getting his horses to attack Bob. Bob is gonna get hit by the Immortals. You do see the first Immortal getting out from Hamatana. I'm a bit surprised Xiffy is not considering going for more Immortals. These guys are actually quite a pain to take care of, especially since they can just sit in your face and throw arrows at you while your swordsman will take damage. They won't, and if they do attack into the Immortals will do a lot of counter damage. So very strong units, very hard to deal with. Anyway, it's of course not impossible. I said hard, not impossible, just hard. We do have Apeul with 26 science and 24 culture on Egyptian Cleopatra, 246 cities, and he's gonna meet this army of Mongolia head on next to the river. Looks like also Buenos Aires is choosing to attack the Egyptian Marion Chariot archers, while we do have Mongolia just about to settle another city on the river in between them. I do have to point out Biscuit is playing a very nice game here, trying to get as close as possible to Egypt at the correct moment in time where he can actually flex the most of his military power against the cities of Egypt. We might see this as the next conflict brewing. We do have Apeul in a pen brush and voice. Okay, Mikado, Exodus of the Evangelist, 29 science and 24 culture, actually right next to Konson, 17 and 18, definitely much stronger with 4 cities over here. Got his Government Plaza was Warlord's Throne, while we do have Warlord's Throne, Government Plaza here on Konson also. Looks like these regions don't have enough strength, enough power to actually go through the defenses of Mongolia, but we do have Rome starting to bring some siege units to bring down all of the units of and the cities of Mongolia slowly but surely. We do have also a lot more legions coming out from the main cities of Mikado, while he is getting that extra production from Warlord's Throne and the Evangelist. It seems like these legions have one mission one mission and one mission only to take out Konson. One of the things also as a major difference, Poolp is gonna manage to freeze him without that many issues. She's gonna have so many cities over here on the east side, or I would imagine she's gonna have so many cities on the east side. She's gonna manage to get those stats for her teammates, while we do have Japan struggling to get enough cities to get on the same level. He's only on 3 cities, getting his Hanging Gardens, getting his Stonehenge. I'm pretty sure this is a cry for help here. He's gonna try to get or I should say, not cry for help, sorry, a desperation move, trying to get more stats out. He's gonna get divine inspiration with sacred places on his religion and gonna try to get more stats out of those, which is not a bad way to actually get those points. Also putting down a few more of these campuses, preparing for more upgrades. Doesn't have a lot of builders, but he's getting some more. We do have at the moment Nyax only on 18 science and but 40 culture, 79 production. He's the most productive one in right now the game. 2 housing, yes. 2 housing, yes. I mean, it's again 2 housing. It's not the end of the world. It's basically a granary. Cool boy, thank you. Do you mean drama of war? Wait, they actually changed it to drama of war? I know there was a vote, right, going on. I know there was a vote. Let me actually double check this. Did they vote this in? Persia has 95 production. Wait a second. Yeah, we got Persia on 95 production. Pretty cool. Pretty good. What is BBG version 5? Patch notes, beta builds, not this. Exodus new name. After few consents. That is definitely, yes. Ooga Booga is kind of a racial slur. Yes. I don't know, the third one, they do a voting between the 3 proposals. So we got 3 proposals going around, by the way. Honor and Glory. Drums of War and Blood and Iron. Looks like the majority, 204 votes, voted for Drums of War. Okay, yeah, I mean, Drums of War. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it is what it is. Cedrila, good evening, sir, and welcome. Now, it placed the Gavron Plaza in Japan across the river adjacent to the holy site, unlike where is it placed right now. Let me see Japan. Gavron Plaza over here. Yeah, okay. Sure. Okay, so a lot more military coming out from Mikado. We do have also Konson with a decent amount of horses that are trying to make a line of defense here. Mikado did bring back his legions while they were damaged by the horses and the archers. Looks like Mongolia can actually shoot from across this lake over here with his archers without taking any damage in return. We will need to see Mikado also get his own ranged units here, and I don't think the catapults are going to be strong enough to punch through the units of his opponent. But the longer the game goes on, Mikado is going to have earlier access to stronger technologies than Genghis Khan is gonna get his access to. Now looking here, we do have Mongolia actually moving his horses toward the south. Looks like he might be looking at attacking Thebes, because yes, we do have him establishing his army in the city of Buenos Aires and mixing his units with the archers of Buenos Aires. We're going to need to see if he is going to fancy attacking the city of Thebes. He did manage to also recruit Timur, which is going to be a correct general for the Keshex, while Biscuit here is 10 turns away from stirrups. We do need to see if he's gonna have enough production and enough units in enough time to get them towards Egypt to smash down the defenses of Apeul. Now, while I do see Apeul starting to get a few swordsmen out, I'm thinking that he should definitely get some pikemen out also. That is probably going to be the correct unit to defend himself against Mongolia's Keshex and his horses. We got one horse coming up from Ray. I'm pretty sure that is just to get the era score and also beef up the defenses of each city. She will need to plug this choke to the north, probably keep that on the uranium tile, so there is no unit coming in. And we got another wave of settlers coming out from her cities, and I do notice more traders are starting to get connected to the capital city where there is Magnus established, giving Poolp here 105 production. Okay, so Poolp is the first one. We got the Nyax first. So Poolp is the first one from SPA. First player from SPA. Then we do have Nyax. No, he just lost it. Oh my god. Kublai Khan just got it. Kublai Mongolia just got it. Kick. it is what it is. 85 production versus 83 production. Nyax probably changed a few tiles, dotted a few T's and so on, and didn't get it. Now we do have a religion being established here. That's going to be Zen meditation with sacred places. So okay, he wants the extra amenity, he doesn't want the extra faith per turn. I would imagine he's not going to go into monumentality. So yeah, I guess amenities are a bit more valuable. I totally agree with this. On the wheat tile, okay. I think again we're probably going to be seeing some form of industrial setup over here in between his cities. We're going to need to take a look how he take a quick peek over the turns, over the duration of this game, and see what's going on there. Okay, I do notice a few more immortals are showing up from the south. Looks like they're getting in close up and personal with the Aztec units. It looks like also Rome and Persia did not keep on pushing towards Aztec territory, while Aztec just keeps on getting archers, a lot of archers. We do have Roman legions also having a bit of a problem to push through that Mongolian defense. So we might actually just see two of these horses being taken down. We're going to need to take a look at the first moves, but it looks like they got away just in time and will get their promotions done. We do have also Mikado doing the same thing, keeping his legion alive and at the same time getting a promotion on. So many legions. It's been so long since I've seen so many legions on the map. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 legions. Wow. And these guys are not strong enough. What's going on over here? It seems like they're just not strong enough to push through the horses of Mongolia. I don't know exactly what happened, by the way, before the game, but there was some form of something here in the intersection. So many police cars, so many ambulances, so like people, like how do you call it? Horn? Is that a horn? I think it's a horn, right? Pressing their horn insistently. I have no idea what happened, but I was very worried for a few minutes over there until it actually died down, that we're gonna actually hear those sounds all the time on the stream, and I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do now? I can't really go and tell them, you know, like, hello, can you like keep it down please? That way we can get the theater square next to it and hanging gardens and possibly a mausoleum at the Halicarnassus. Yeah. He's getting his theater squares a little bit out of the way, as you can see over here. He's gonna get a +2 to the south of Nagoya, and I do notice he's starting to get his lighthouses for the extra trade routes. The gold per turn is still on Nyax with 64 gold per turn, but on the other side we do have Poolp on 86, Apeul is 58, and looks like the others are making just enough so they can upkeep their armies no problem. Xiffy on 30 science with 31 culture. He does have quite a bit more than Bobnotarobot on 10 and 15, and as you can see, they're just not letting Bobnotarobot get any break here. We do have Apeul keeping a scout on the west, not allowing Bob to move units there. We do have Persia closing off that northern choke. We do have also Xiffy to the northeast, not allowing him to get cities there. They're just keeping him in circles on these two cities. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I think this is gonna be quite important. Biscuit getting his monuments out, also a few more markets. He did get new cities out, and by the looks of it, he's gonna start sending those cities on the western coast. We do have him on 2, 4, 6, 7 soon to be cities, while he's getting his sources. Oh, I love this. I love this. Nobody's actually having the vision over Samarkand, and we do have the horses of Biscuit getting very close to that city center. We might actually see him take down Abydos. This is beautiful, I gotta say. He's standing away from those units, and it looks like even Samarkand is helping him outdo this. He's keeping away the Mariano Cheratacher from having vision, passing over the river and seeing these Mongolian horses. Oh no. Probably silent now because she killed everybody. The destroyer escaped for a minute and create chaos all around. Yeah. I don't know where the destroyer is. I have no idea, but I hope I was successful in actually taking away quite a bit of energy from her. I was like throwing her stuff like balls and other toys and the clinky stuff and anything that she would run after. So she gets a little bit out the energy out of her system. I can totally understand that. You know, I have this also, right? We all have this. At some point, we're just so we have so much energy built up that, you know, it's a problem. We need to move. You need to get it out of your system somehow, you know. Yeah, one of the reasons I actually was going out like running and moving and so on and so forth a lot of the times, because yeah, I don't do that right now because, you know, it's winter, and to be honest, it's, yeah, not, I don't like the winter time. It's beautiful to watch, not beautiful to feel. You know, not good to feel. It is what it is. Maybe the description is anyway. Now I do also notice finally Mikado did manage to make headway towards the Mongolian city of Al Malik, while he is getting his catapults to start getting the shots going. If he does manage to get a tile here, this is going to be quite hard for Mongolia to push him back. He does have that legion that doesn't have a promotion yet, but as you can see, it actually has quite a bit of damage. I should say defense, 64 defense against the archers, 38. We do have Mikado actually needing a decent amount of experience to actually get that to the next promotion point. So I would imagine he's gonna get the fresh legion in there in the rainforest, so he can hit the city of Al Malik with the catapults and then hit it with the legion and take it over. These catapults are gonna be quite efficient in taking down the city strength of Al Malik. We do have a horse getting out next turn, but that will pop out in the encampment, not in the city center, keeping that city to 33 defense instead of the horse strength. We do have also Mongolia trying to get some damage done over here against the Mongolian, the Mikado units, the Roman units. He's doing quite a bit of damage against the legions, but also sacrificing a few horses to do that damage. Okay, so, oh no, Biscuit did not last move. Man, this was like beautifully executed until the last move. It's still gonna be good that he's gonna get maybe some pillages, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy just dragging the army of Egypt to the east instead of allowing him to get all of the armies to face the northwest, where he is gonna pump out caches and he is gonna go for another offensive attack here. He does need to build up his army count though. He does have the caches getting out right now. He has quite a few chops for them, and I do see the builders benefiting from the feudalism bonuses on them. I would imagine he's gonna get quite a few units very quickly there. Now we do have Persia also starting to get more units here. The archers are getting their promotions. The immortals, as you can see, are quite efficient in taking down the Aztec swordsman. It's just a matter of time until they do manage to do the hits over here. They don't take damage when they do attack, especially with the ranged attack, not with the melee attack. They do take damage, and they are acquiring promotions, making these immortals a bit stronger than their opponents. Aztec is finding it very, very hard to keep these tiles intact here to the south of Malinanko. With ancient walls also coming out next turn, we will need to see if the catapults over here are gonna actually smash through them, or it is gonna be enough to have the immortal damage. The immortals do damage to those city centers. Al Malik is getting hit. Fresh legion gets onto the front line. We got a very banged up horse here, very weak horse trying to attack back the catapults, maybe snatch the general from the south. It looks like Konson is trying to push in the Roman army that is working to keep these catapults alive and throwing rocks at the city of Al Malik. Oh, that city in 2 turns might be gone. He's not keeping a horse in that city center, so again, that city center garrison defense is significantly lower. When do we have Konsons? 3 turns for stirrups. He's starting to get his heavy chariots, which of course, if he does manage to get one knight out, this is going to be extremely important. The city of Al Malik did get a horse. It's jumped up to 43 defense, but you do see the damage has been done. The legion damage can be, I would say, overwhelming here if he does want to flex that. Of course, the catapults are going to be the ones that are going to keep on doing damage, lowering the city's strength even if it heals every turn. If Kublai can't settle the coast, then this is straight up Hojo cosplay of Tokugawa. Well, I do see him expanding right now. Nyax is going to get cities everywhere. And this is where Ancestral Hollows have come in. he went audience chamber, this would have been the perfect moment to actually get the bonuses that you would want from Ancestral Hall. That's why I said at the beginning, this, I think Ancestral Hall would have been a bit better, because this was a required move from him to get all of these settlers expanding his territory. Okay, Malinarko got the walls up. I do notice Bobnotarobot did lose his swordsman, and he's gonna lose another one. It's just a matter of time until Xiffy gets enough attention to attack these swordsmen next. We do have Roman legions moving towards Tenochtitlan. I would imagine military alliance has activated here on the Roman legions, not on the swordsman of Aztec. This is a problem. That's an extra +5 that Aztec is not gonna get to benefit from for another 5 turns, guys. 5 turns for Montezuma to get to civil service, his own civil service. Biscuit here, it's gonna get it in 2 turns. Konson in 4 turns. That also make these units over here a little bit weaker than their counterparts. We're gonna need to see if Apeul is gonna manage to fend these attackers off, but I do think he has a very good chance of doing that. Maybe he's gonna lose like a mine. He did lose his Governor Plaza, but that's about it. And these horses just don't have promotions. Oh, did Samarkand? Oh, maybe Samarkand actually got levied, and it looks like no more pillages. That's a bit unfortunate. Only the pillage on the commercial. Okay, Al Malik, as you can see, down to less than half HP. He's 64 out of 200. We do have the Roman legions getting the position on the north, and I would imagine even if Governor Victor is deployed over there, that city will still fall. We do have from the south even the legions making progress through the Mongolian line of forces. We do need to see if they're going to be strong enough to push him directly back into Karakorum, and of course we do need to see how the situation will change when Konson is going to get his Kesheks and his knights out. Next turn he's going to discover stirrups. We do have civil service in 3. It will take him some time to get that military alliance joining the fight, I should say. Oh, is this going to be samurai support? Hello there, good evening sir, and welcome. Okay, so the first checks are out and about from Biscuit. We do have Apeul with swordsman. I would imagine he's gonna go for his pikeman and his men at arms pretty quickly here. I was trying to figure out what's that research called. Military tactics. Okay. Now I don't know for what reason I was thinking of metal something, and I was like, what? No, that's not right. And my mind was like, error. It is what it is. Anyway, yeah, we do have the Ordus also getting built in all of the cities of Mongolia that do have Mongolia Kublai. Mongolia Kublai that do have one of these encampments, and I do notice he's also going to get new campuses with monuments for the culture and the science. Now, while we do have Apeul right next to him, benefiting from 53 science and 40 culture, he has 96 production. Biscuit is going to be on 111 production, 29 science and 38 culture. It looks like the stats are definitely lower on Kublai Mongolia, while we will need to see if Apeul is going to be strong enough to fend off that attack. It looks like it's not going to be long until we're going to have a 4 versus 3 situation with the units of Persia pushing through the city of Tenochtitlan's defenses, and Malinalco getting hit at the same time. They are having quite a bit of a ball here, trying to keep all of the units of Aztec contained. As you can see on the west side, we got multiple scouts trying to keep out Aztec from ever getting a escape settler out. I would have imagined maybe there was a scenario where they could have actually used one of the city-states to get Aztec move, but there's like no city-state that is easy for him to benefit from. Yeah, no cities. No cities. Woo! Baby, we got Mikado doing the damage. Mongolia losing a city here, right at the time that he is getting his knights and his Kesheks down to 2 cities. Oh, this is just not good, man. What's going on in the city defense? By the way, we got Poolp with 8 cities, 4 cities, that's 12, 6 with 18, and that's going to be 22 cities on SPA. While on the other side, we got 2 7, that's 9, 13 with 4, and another 2 over here. Oh my god, only 15 cities. I mean, if that's not a big difference, I don't know what is. What do you think about the CPD's chances to survive? Extremely slim, very slim. They're like probably non-existent right now. They're in the decimals, I would believe. Yeah, and it's not really about Rome attacking Mongolia or Mongolia attacking Cleopatra. It's more about Persia. They cannot stop Persia. If they would have like a bit of time off, if they would have like ideal conditions, like stalemates all over the place, they just don't have a nation to pick up the slack where they couldn't actually get their sim and fend off Persia late game. Poolp is just gonna keep on rising. She's gonna get a lot more science, a lot more culture, a lot more production. You can see she jumped up to 160 production, put so many cities out. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 8, wow, sorry, 9, 10 cities already. We got Cinguetti also in another city to the southeast there, Susa. While she did manage to put a city on the coast, so she starts to connect her cities to Egypt on the seas here. This is gonna keep their economy is high. She's already on 106 gold, Apeul 104 gold. They are having a very strong economy. Intelligence agency also coming out from Rocket Data. I did notice intelligence agency is getting out from Poolp here, and we do have problem cat. Chat is wait, this is confusing. This is cat or this is chat? Oh, lol. The cat actually how to say, disconnected the headphones. Oh, le chat qui débrancher le casque. Oh no. Chat is teacher. Oh, I see. So chat would have been chat, like with a T, with an extra T. Got it. What do you think of metallurgy? Yeah, good question, cool boy. I don't know. I was just thinking metal something. It just wasn't what it was, and I knew that it wasn't sounding good. So yeah, my mind was just error. You know, the how do you call it? The black screen of death. You know, the BSOD. No, the blue screen of death. Okay, so what is Hojo gonna do here with his cities? We do have Nyax trying to get these cities right in the face of Mikado, right to the north of Mikado, and of course that will open up another front line, but I don't think Mikado is gonna be that worried about it. He is more focused on taking down the remaining Mongolian units, and you can see his legions are actually strong enough to attack into the knights. I do want to point out the Konson's general El Cid is now actually finding it much easier to work with the knights. These guys are gonna be from the same era, and they are actually gonna get those extra 5 points of damage and the extra movement, which is very useful here. Now we do have Mikado doing quite a bit of damage against the Mongolian units, and you can see he just pushed back his knight, pushing in with the legions, taking out another one of these horses. Slowly but surely Mongolia is running out of options here. There is a trader going somewhere. I have no idea where, but it looks like he was going west somewhere, and yeah, that's gonna get pillaged. Mikado is sending 2 of these legions on a special mission. Take out the escort of that trader and get us the princess. Bring it back. Okay, what do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 cities from Poolp. Okay, Peche is actually starting to move to the east side. They might actually want to push through the Persian north, and we do need to see if Persia is going to plug the choke somehow. We do have Egypt actually discovering men at arms and getting his upgrades going, while I do see a pikeman from Thieves is coming up in 2 turns. Intelligence agency is also going to finish here in 2 turns. Industrial zone setup over here in Aketatan. Is he getting the industrial zone setup? Oh no, this is Oracle. Okay, he can still do the industrial zone setup. Dam and aqueduct. Is that what's gonna happen here? I don't know. Let's see if he can do it. if he will do it, I mean. Okay, so we do have Biscuit getting more and more K-Shakes. I do see him using his 4 cities actually to pump out units, while he does have a few more builders to help him chop some more units. I would have imagined he's gonna get a few knights as well. Like, these K-Shakes are nice to keep on pounding your opponents and taking down units, but you do at some point need some midi units to take out cities. So yeah, since he did lose the horses to the south of Abydos, I would have imagined he's gonna get replacements, and I would have imagined he's gonna get knights because he has stirrups. Anyway, we do have Persia actually not needing a catapult. Looks like he is bringing one, but these immortals are strong enough to actually attack into the encampment and do enough damage to take down the walls. I do want to point out Bobnotarobot again not actually beefing up the strength of the city with his units. His capital has been taken down. Tenochtitlan is falling to a flanking maneuver. Persia got in and got that city. Malinanko is also gonna be next. We do have the last remaining city of Aztec staying alive here for a few more moments while the encampment has been taken down. The remaining immortals are repositioning to go directly towards that city center. Through the mountains you see hordes passing through. I do also notice Aztec will have the opportunity to take that city back, but at what cost? At what cost? The city the city actually needed quite a bit of health, demanded health from the Aztec units, and now Persia is just gonna take it back with his 2 catapults and more horses. I mean, that's just not good, man. Not good. We do have a level 2 archer that I'm pretty sure he's gonna get the upgrade to a crossbow pretty soon. We do need to see when he's gonna get that technology. I do want to point out Xiffy did not actually want to get more settlers out because he wanted to get the overwhelming force to work against Aztec and not bother himself with a little bit more seeming, since he already did have a decent amount of science and culture for what he needed to do. Now on the right side we do have Rome pushing in, Konson actually getting to the capital city of Karakorum with quite a few legions and the catapults right behind them. He does have knights and horses to punch through, and we do see a few Kesheks, a few very confused Kesheks starting to get out from Kesher and Karakorum. These guys are just getting into the fight, and they are actually going to need to fight for their survival because those cities might be taken over. This is the last gasp of these Mongolian Kesheks. Also, the trader was actually going to Nalanda. Well, I guess he was trying to get a bit more gold out of it. Bobnotarobot minus 14 gold, Konson minus 1 gold, Biscuit is on 20, and we do have Nyax on 59. It does seem like we also got the vote going. I guess, I mean, I want to say I'm sorry, I did miss how to say me.
Catty Parkes has joined the round table.
Also, thank you so much for the follow, Catty Bakes, much appreciated. Okay, so I guess we got the 2 minutes pause and we're gonna come back. Let's see what they're gonna do here.
Though its face may change throughout the ages, history is written from the hand of the victor. By your actions this day,
man, I swear they are timing this. I swear they are timing this. Unbelievable. GG, well played. We do have SPA getting a significant lead over here over their opponents. It looks like Poolp did quite a game over here getting that sim going. It looks like also Mikado and Xiffy were both successful on their endeavors to take out their opponent's cities, but Japan over here, unfortunately, I think all in all, CPP did a very grave mistake. They thought they placed the Mongolian power a bit too high up in the preferences, and because of that, as you can see over here, they could not how to say, get their simming going. unfortunate. It is what it is. It is what it is. One remap would have definitely changed a lot of this. Now, let me actually take a quick peek over here. What's going on? Give me a second. Trying to figure out where they are in the channels and getting in. That was a 3 versus 4 without Japan. Yeah. Kukurakapu. Hello there, sir. Good evening. Just switching settings over here so we can hear stuff.
Je pense que la steak n'a pas le choix.
Ouais,
Il est obligé de mettre cette ville-là. En fait, l'autre choix de la steak, c'était de mettre une ville vers un endroit qui n'a pas scout. C'est qui était juste en dessous de Mitla. Ou Nalanda, je sais plus laquelle qui était à sa gauche, à 16 bleu. C'était Mitla. C'était de mettre auprès des cacao et tout. Mais et encore, en fait, ça n'empêche même pas sa cape d'être à range de se faire détruire en fait.
Ouais, mais
dans tous les cas, oui, mais
en fait, dans tous les cas, il est obligé d'aller dans ce plan de jeu là de l'IRL. Après, pour moi, c'est une map qui doit être remap pour Chasse Peche.
En fait, je pense que notre positionnement est vraiment très très bon, tu vois. Le seul problème, c'est Mikado qui a une Wonder avec 4 de science, quoi. Il a pas 4 de science.
Ça aide, mais en fait, pour moi, il y a d'autres problèmes. Hein. Nyax, qui est la caution late game avec son île pourri. Désolé, mais quand bien même l'île, il y a beaucoup de poissons, elle est ok en vrai. Ben, il a dit lui-même quand je suis arrivé. Le problème, c'est que il peut pas resettle en fait. La difficulté de settle, c'est que vous devez gagner absolument. Sauf que Bob est dans une situation qui.
On faisait ce pari en fait.
On faisait le pari.
Il y a quand même une mauvaise analyse sur le fait que vous avez un bon positionnement parce que nous, on a aussi un très bon positionnement. Cette variable, elle marche si vraiment t'es au-dessus de l'autre, mais là en termes d'échange,
parce que Biscuit, on en parle du positionnement.
Vous êtes tout autour de la map en fait. Nous, on a tout le de la map.
En fait, vous avez l'info que notre Égypte elle peut trade, on est paquet en fait. Genre, on est tous paquets, c'est ce qu'on cherche avec notre draft. On a une Égypte au milieu de tout le monde. Genre.
Enfin, t'as pris double Perse avec Égypte quand même.
Oui, bah tu peux trade externe sur la Perse.
J'ai pas dit que tu pouvais pas, j'ai juste dit que tu prends double Perse avec Égypte, c'est déjà. Enfin,
oui,
le trade est
mais
déjà
ça
beaucoup
revient
moins
pas.
aussi.
Oui, mais en fait, on est paquet là. En fait, dis-toi juste que sur votre map là, elle est.
Solide. On a pris des trucs solides, vous preniez des trucs de war assez agressifs, on a pris des trucs solides et voilà.
Ouais, je suis d'accord. Mais le problème c'est les généraux. Le problème c'est juste les généraux.
Bah oui, mais en même temps ils ont sorti tous des bats pour chop les généraux, ce que vous n'avez pas fait. Et la diff elle est là, hein. La diff elle est là, hein. Le Perse et le Romain ils ont chop des généraux.
Ouais,
aucun d'entre vous.
C'est qu'on a 3 civ qui partent le campement, on a un seul général. Là je pense qu'il y a un misplay à ce niveau.
Ouais, je suis d'accord.
Vous pouvez le voir au replay, pardon. Il y a eu vraiment une rigueur où chez Aspia ils ont sorti des bats, ils ont acheté des bats, ils ont eu aussi au moins un bat dans une hutte. Qui est, mais bon, c'est la vie quoi.
Mikado il a tout. La game de Mikado c'est.
Ce que je veux dire, c'est que
Mikado il a la pop et tout.
Ce que je veux dire, c'est que si du côté de CPB il y avait eu une production de bats au lieu d'un monument, un achat de bats chez un joueur, bah vous auriez eu au moins 2 généraux. Et du coup, ça, vous pouvez le faire, c'est accessible, je pense, pour les prochaines parties.
Oui. Enfin, bon, bref. On me retirera pas que c'est quand même les gros 4 de science qui font qu'il a les campements sur un.
Non, mais ça aide.
Ça fait la diff sur info.
Ça fait la diff sur info.
Par contre, vous aviez les campements avant nous.
Oui.
Alors, non, l'Aztec a les campements avant vous. Parce que l'Aztec a settle T et qu'il a cliqué campement first, mais nous on n'a pas les campements avant vous, on a dû faire...
Le Romain a fini son campement avant le suite du Mongol.
Mais oui, c'est...
Non, mais on sait que la RNG c'est une...
Okay, I'm gonna send you to my stream because it seems like they will keep on talking about this in French, which is kind of normal because of course we are in the French league and all of them are French players. Thank you so much everyone for joining us. I do hope you had a wonderful time with me tonight and had some fun with Civilization 6 content. I hope we're gonna see each other next time. I did not actually schedule a game for tomorrow. We do not know yet which game will well, if there will be a game or not, but I am trying to figure that out. I also did actually schedule a game on Sunday, which is going to be a pretty good one. We will see you then. Freitos going against Team 2, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be a pretty good derby. Have a good evening, everybody, and see you next time. Don't forget to click on that like and subscribe, and I do hope you're going to leave a comment down below with what you would have played in this situation and how you would have wanted to get this going. Have a good evening. Bye, bye, bye.